schools staying open to all pupils during this current lockdown is probably the biggest difference compared with the nationwide closures we saw during the first lockdown back in March. Additional rules are being introduced, though, including requiring all pupils and teachers in secondary schools to wear masks in communal areas. Our reporter Kevin Reed's been to a school in Warwickshire to see how they're getting on.
Kineton High School in the village of Kineton in South Warwickshire has around 900 students, and unlike in the first lockdown, it's fully open this time. There are a few subtle changes though, some introduced in September, others as part of new government regulations.
The biggest change on the horizon is face masks, which is becoming compulsory from Monday in communal areas for students and staff and in the corridors. In terms of since September, the biggest change has been the bubble system, so staff now move to students rather than students moving to staff. So each student year group has a bubbled area that they basically try not to leave in order to minimise mixing.
Unusually, the school hasn't had any confirmed cases of COVID-19, but is prepared should there be one, with close contacts of anybody infected to be traced and isolated. And the one good thing about schools being able to stay open is that sport for young people can continue, unlike outside of school where it's effectively banned. The students on the whole feel better to be in school than at home like the last lockdown.
Seeing we're going to be making masks mandatory in the corridors and things, and I think that will make a big difference.
You mix, but we're not allowed in other people's classrooms. You're only allowed to stay in your one classroom.
We have hand sanitized with different lunch times and break times, so we barely see anyone else from any other year group. So I feel safe, yeah. There's always a little bit of worry because cases are rising.
This time around, there's not the social isolation that came with the first time, and I think being able to be at the school within a community is really beneficial for my mental health, and I think I can speak on behalf of students across the country.
Many pupils travel by bus, so bubbles have to be maintained here. But on the whole, education is certainly open for business this time around. Kevin Reed, BBC Midlands Today, Warwickshire.